Hey folks, welcome to Banana Arcade's Flash Stash, where we take a look at games from the internet's gigantic library of Flash games. I'm your host Hodge Monkey, and today's game of choice is Pixelman Adventure, developed by Epic Earth Games. Starting out Pixelman Adventure, I wasn't sure what to expect. Now, fast forward a couple hours later, and I can tell you one thing. Actually, two things. Pixelman Adventure can be fun, but also can be a very unforgiving game. Now, don't get me wrong, that unforgivingness isn't necessarily a bad thing, and could even be considered a good thing. In this daring adventure of Pixelman, you played the hero of, well, Pixelman, a bearded ball-cap wearing dude who you guide through various levels collecting coins and destroying any enemy that gets in your way. Pixelman offers you two game modes to play. There is an adventure mode, and then there is a survival mode. On adventure mode, you'll take Pixelman on an adventure that is just fun for the whole family. You'll scour through locations such as a haunted castle that contains such baddies as the blob monsters, and then there's this thing that looks like it's from the game Oddworld. Heck, I don't know. Then you will encounter a vibrant jungle, or as I like to call it, Australia, that is just littered with wall bulls, porcupines, and weird-ass flying bugs. Groggy! On the flip side, there is the survival mode, where our Duck Dynasty beard-having dude will encounter an onslaught of enemies that are coming out of a portal, and the objective is, well, you guessed it, to survive. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of substance to this game mode. There are no waves, there's no upgrades, it's just jumping up and bashing enemies on the head. So how does this randomly themed game all tie together cohesively? Well, I'm not sure either. Let's work our way back to the unforgiving part of the game, shall we? The controls of Pixelman Adventure are 50-50. There will be instances where the controls will be in your favor, and there'll be instances where they're not. Like, suppose if you're just a hair off in your jump or your step, you're dead. Now, this could be the game, or because I suck. I'm gonna give myself benefit of the doubt and say a little bit of both. There are no checkpoints in Pixelman Adventure, so if you die, your butt's back to the start of the level that you're on, which is a good aspect to have. I mean, this gives you a challenge, and it really turns the boys into men. Of course, like any good platformer, you collect things, and Pixelman Adventure dabbles in the art of collecting. As you make your way through the levels, you collect smiley face coins, which raise your score, and if you happen to collect 100 of these puppies, you get an extra life. Speaking of score, Pixelman Adventure keeps score by showing it as a money value, but the game offers no way of spending cash, so oddly enough, it's just a score. Another thing you collect is green and yellow exclamation mark mushrooms. Odd thing is, if you collect 2 yellow mushrooms, you become this hulking monster of pixels. And it's kind of laborious because you have to make it through the level as this giant monstrous amount of pixels. I am not a monster. I am a human being. No worries though, at the end of each level, you're forced to make your character small again to complete the level, making all your hard-earned efforts completely worthless. From a visual standpoint, Pixelman Adventure does a great job utilizing the 8-bit style. It's simple but tasteful. The levels are vibrant in color. I mean, look at this jungle. Listen, honey, that yellow and orange is so loud, it's screaming, oh, I'm so bad. If there's one thing I gotta say, it's that blue bar at the top is annoying as all get out. It blocked my vision of enemies above me one too many times. Can't you see, blue bar? No one wants you around here. You get from here. You know, the one downfall of Pixelman Adventure's music is that there isn't any variety. It's a cool coffee shop jam, don't get me wrong, but I mean, this is the same song you listen to the whole time you're playing this game. It strongly contrasts with the levels that you play through. I mean, for example, listen. Not very scary for a haunted castle level, is it? No, not really. Pixelman Adventure is a fun and challenging platformer. Stylish 8-bit graphics make it a joy to look at, but unfortunately due to clunky controls and unforgiving gameplay, it can be a bit of a pain to play. Offering an adventure mode and a survival mode gives the game some replay value, but that simmers quickly because of the game's general lack in substance. Overall, it is worth checking out because Pixelman has a beard, and beards are cool. If you would like to check this game out from one of the lovely sites that it's on, I've posted the links in the description. If there's any Flash games you'd like for me to check out and could be possibly featured here on Flash Stash, then post them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Hey everyone, did you like that episode of Flash Stash? Cool, glad you liked it, so then you should subscribe to Banana Arcade. Why you ask? Well, because we do cool stuff, I guess. I don't know, just do it. Jeez, it's always a fight with you people. I don't get it. I don't.